At this time, I ask that you all stand for the playing of our national anthem, please. You may be seated. Hello, graduates and families. I would like to welcome you here today to commemorate the graduation of the Fort Wayne Virtual Academy class of 2023. On stage here today, we are privileged to have with us distinguished guests Ann Duff and Julie Hollingsworth, members of the Fort Wayne Community School Board of Directors, and Cabinet Member Jack Berg, who are all dedicated members to providing Fort Wayne Community School students with outstanding academic and personal growth opportunities. I would like to ask Ms. Duff, Ms. Hollingsworth, and Mr. Berg to stand and be recognized. And I would personally like to thank you all for your support of Fort Wayne Virtual Academy. At this time, I would like to introduce Fort Wayne Community Schools Superintendent, Dr. Mark Daniels, who would like to address the class of 2023.
Thank you, Mr. Brown. Congratulations, Virtual Academy, class of 2023. I'm sure there are many times over the past 4 years when you questioned if this day would ever come. Yours is a class that had the new normal, high school experience, because of pandemic era phenomena. So what lessons have you learned? We asked members of your class what their greatest lessons were over the past 4 years, and here's what your peers said. One said, "The breaks and different way of school life helped shape me into who I am now. I have had time to really think about my future and work hard so I can get there. I also had time to think about who I want to be in this world and build the confidence to get there." Another person said, "Now I'm a person who is more grateful for the people that I can always depend on. I find myself being more willing to try new things." Third person said, "Having my first year of high school abruptly shortened was not ideal, but I learned a lot about myself, which made me a better person. It taught me to be flexible and helped me learn to accept and adapt to a challenging learning environment." And I think that speaks directly to you folks. After it was all said and done and back to normal, it taught me to appreciate every blessing for what it is instead of wishing it was different. It taught me to not constantly complain about things I have no control over. It taught me how to better adapt to new circumstances instead of living a static and rigid life. Finally, I think it taught me how to think outside the box, how to become comfortable doing uncomfortable things. You are a class, and I have to also turn to our, again, Mr. Brown being principal, but also the staff at the Virtual Academy. You have really been icebreakers. You've been those students who have said, "We will find a way to be successful, period." I call that winners, being winners. I had an email recently where a parent said, "Do you realize you have the one Virtual Academy program in the entire state that has real teachers?" Makes a difference. So what I'm saying is, there are 3 things that I've learned from Dick Vitale earlier this week. And the people my age will remember Dick Vitale. He's a sports commentator. Do you know Dick Vitale, by the way? No idea. No idea. Well, he was a sports commentator. He was also a high school basketball coach and college coach, and he had a really strong, I'm an IU basketball fan, had a real strong relationship with the coach Knight and that sort of thing. He's in 6 basketball Hall of Fames. He said this, though, there are 3 P's. First P is passion. Understand that passion can almost overcome any of your weaknesses. Passion's desire. Passion that also says persevere. That speaks to what you've done. You have persevered. Then have the third P, now you have pride. Pride in what you do. You should be very proud of the fact that you've completed your high school days. You have a high school diploma from Fort Wayne Community Schools. I am very, very anxious to see what you're going to do after this. Again, those 3 P's, passion, pride, perseverance, you're winners. Best wishes in the coming years for you. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Daniels, for those kind and encouraging words. and again for your commitment to Fort Wayne Virtual Academy. Also seated alongside Dr. Daniels is our school board member and Deputy Superintendent, Dr. Robbins, who has been a great support for myself and our students at Fort Wayne Virtual Academy. She has been there every step of the way of the journey to help ensure our students grow and have opportunities to excel. Dr. Robbins.
Good afternoon. I first want to, these kinds of programs are special and they fit a need that our students have. But this would not have been possible had it not been for the leadership of Dr. Daniel, who said, we are going to do this. And not only now, but we're going to continue to have this as it fits the needs of certain students that we have in our district. And I just think we need to give him another round of applause for being the visionary around this work. So it's always my pleasure to have an opportunity to play a small part at graduations. Today is a special day, and we are recognizing and celebrating the culmination of accomplishments that have been made by you as graduates. But it's not only the end of your time in pre-K 12 education, but it's also a day of beginnings. It is our desire as a school district that the education and experiences that you have received while with us have prepared you for far greater experiences and successes as you move into the next phase of your life. I want to thank the mothers, the fathers, grandparents, aunts, uncles, brothers, sisters, and other caregivers for the opportunity to have served your family and worked alongside you in ensuring that your graduate received a quality education. It has truly been our privilege as a school district. To the graduates, job well done. You deserve the accolades that you will receive today, and best wishes in the future.
Honored guests, graduates, families, and friends, thank you for your attendance here today. But more importantly, thank you for being part of these young people's lives over the past 18 years. It is the love, support, encouragement, and commitment to these amazing students that have allowed them to be where they are today. I would also like to directly thank our graduates and say congratulations. You've made it. Today, here in the face of the challenges you've dealt with in our world over the past several years, you are graduates. A graduation ceremony is a special occasion. The culmination of years of hard work is the actualization of goals attained and the acknowledgement of success achieved. So, it is only fitting here today that we commemorate the road you all have traveled together over these past few years. It has been a journey that started with tentative steps, perhaps, but have led you to remarkable heights. You have encountered some trials and tribulations along the way, but you soldiered through and come through stronger. You have experienced exceptional and magical moments. You had a prom, and these are memories that you will carry with you for years to come. As we sit here today, ready and prepared to launch your future, it's not a distant memory anymore. It's here and it's beginning today. I am proud and impressed by your achievements. Be proud of the grit and resilience you have exhibited. I thank parents and students alike for choosing Fort Wayne Virtual Academy, because who you choose to educate your students is one of the most important decisions you'll make in your life. So thank you for entrusting us. As you leave here today, your last day as a student and your first as an alumnus, always remember where you come from. These early chapters are important ones in your life story. They'll help shape who you are today and who you will become tomorrow. I am confident you all now possess the necessary tools to be successful the day after graduation. No matter your plans after high school, whether it be enrollment, enlistment, or employment, there will be challenges ahead. I am encouraging each of you to meet those challenges straight on with your heads held high and your hearts and minds wide open. Let kindness and understanding be your contribution to the world. Unlike intelligence, athleticism, charisma, or any other natural attribute, being kind and understanding are choices. Choose kindness and understanding every day. It makes our world a better place. Congratulations, graduates.
At this time, it is my pleasure to introduce Senior Passe.
Welcome, graduates, parents, friends, family members, teachers, and administrators to the graduation ceremony for the class of 2023. I want to begin by expressing my gratitude for being granted the chance to deliver this speech today. Graduation Day, which has been long anticipated, has finally arrived. We all knew going into the school year that it would be our final year of high school before we entered the world as fully grown adults. But I'm sure it didn't feel truly like that at the time. I'm sure it's hit us now that we're here, wearing our caps and gowns, that we're finally graduating. I'm sure we can notice how much we've changed if we take a look back. We have developed in a number of settings. Some of us have improved in terms of our self-assurance, communication abilities, and independence. Also, we have improved our time management, patience, and flexibility. We have been greatly shaped by the experiences we have had from classes at home, and without the assistance and encouragement we have received from each of you, we would not have made it this far. I, along with the graduates, would like to thank our teachers, families, friends, and administrators for your assistance and guidance throughout our school years. We all joined the Virtual Academy for various reasons, and in exchange, the Academy has benefited us as students. The Virtual Academy has given many of us more time to complete tasks for classes and tasks at home. In addition to giving us more time, it has also given us the chance to work ahead in our classes and develop better study habits that will undoubtedly help us not only in classes if we decide to pursue higher education, but also in the workplace. We would like to thank the Fort Wayne Virtual Academy for its assistance and program throughout the chaos of the pandemic. The Virtual Academy is a wonderful place for students to develop in many areas of life because we are exposed to a wide variety of subjects and because everyone here is eager to support the students' learning and development. Even though the Academy is still in its early stages and this is just its second academic year, it has already developed significantly, and I am confident that it will continue to do so and succeed for the benefit of future staff members and students. At the conclusion of our graduating class of 2023, I wish you all the best in your future endeavors, no matter what they may be. Congratulations on graduating today, seniors.
Thank you, Passe, for your sincere words today. You did an outstanding job. All year, we have followed the motto of the late Walt Disney, who said, "Around here, we don't look backwards for very long. We keep moving forward, opening new doors, and doing new things, because we are curious, and curiosity keeps leading us down new paths." At this time, I have the distinct pleasure of recognizing Gianna Tompkins. Gianna met the requirements for early graduation. Unfortunately, Gianna could not be with us, but we wanted to recognize this remarkable achievement.
Throughout their educational journey, there have been many people who have offered our students support, guidance, comfort, and at times a friendly nudge to get things done. To the parents, thank you for supporting them in more ways than you can count. You dragged them out of bed each morning. You made sure they were focused and prepared for school. You learned what a flex period was, learned how to work Zoom, and became virtual experts. You helped with homework, you calmed anxiety, and consistently tuned in for Sunday conversations, which I appreciate. But most importantly, you tried to give them enough space to learn how things work on their own. And for that, I say thank you. To the teachers, thank you for unselfishly sharing your time, talent, and knowledge. Yes, I know it's a job, but what you've done for the students of FWVA is above and beyond the call of duty. You demanded excellence and effort, set the bar high for each student, and then supported them every step of the way to reach those goals. As always, you are greatly appreciated. Class of 2023, we are proud of your accomplishments. I know that some of the life lessons you have learned were not easy. Along with the cheering and laughter, there were times of uncertainty, fear, and probably a few tears. You are now moments away from completing your last high school task. Shortly, you will receive your diploma. You are now ready to move to new adventures and challenges in your life. As we prepare to part ways, I want you to know, even if only for a short period of time, it has been an honor. Before I present the graduating class, may I remind the audience that this is a monumentous occasion. These students have worked for 13 years to reach this academic accomplishment. And you parents have waited 18 years to hear the name of your student called. Hearing this name is very important, so I will ask that you please hold your applause and comments until all names have been called and recognized. Dr. Daniel, as principal of the Fort Wayne Virtual Academy, I certify that all members of the class of 2023 have met the requirements set forth by the state of Indiana and the Fort Wayne School Board of Trustees and should therefore be granted a diploma. Seniors, it is time. Please present yourself to the stage when Mr. Lockman calls your name.
We won't push you off.
Caitlin Baker. Ari Boatman. Anna Craig. Gabriel Winbush. Passe Hay. Emma Hosier. Samaria James. Lillian Jones. Sincere Pagan. Nicholas Parker. Tishana Scales. Meante Shelton. Michaela Stroop. Gianna Tompkins. Patience Upshaw.
Yes, Pepe! That's my baby. Hey, Jesus, thank you. Hallelujah.
Passe, please come on the stage.
So let's take this next step and turn our tassels from the right side to the left to symbolize our transition into our next adventure.
With no further ado, I present to you the Fort Wayne Virtual Academy Class of 2023. And this concludes this afternoon's ceremony. I ask that everyone remain where they are until after the graduates proceed out, and drive safely. Thank you for coming.
About the relationship we have at Fort Wayne Community Schools, and the fact you mentioned, I just want to affirm this, that all graduates, kind of part of their graduation is that they've gotten on the Medicare waiver program.
Yes.
I know how important that is, what we heard East Ozark to the families and these young adults as they go on and move forward. So I thank you for your efforts on that, among many other efforts that you make, because I know that's hugely important from what I hear at East Ozark. So that's huge. Thank you.
Welcome.
So Emma, are these all of your students?